So are we recording?
What's good, man?
We're good.
Oh, okay. Is that working?
Yeah.
You sure that's working?
Hold on, let me cleanse out my glasses, bro, so I can see my future. Podcast start.
Damn, I see your belly button, bro. Relax.
Can you actually, bro? I don't want you guys to see my odor, bro. What the hell?
Okay. Everybody.
Welcome to our podcast.
So the podcast name is The Youth and the Cave, and the purpose of this podcast is that, like, we encourage thinking. We feel like there are a lot of topics out there that are not really talked about or touched about, or a lot of people who think like us who don't necessarily talk about it in public. So we just want to get our voice out there, and yeah.
No, Hayan is he's normally a jokester type of guy, bro.
No, bro, Kasha's face is killing me.
Nah, but we're gonna include all of this, guys. This shows how unfiltered we are. We include
I've been
everything.
staring at you for like 5 minutes.
I thought you were looking
So
like
we're gonna include everything.
Sorry,
Now he's
bro.
gonna give me like 5 cuts in like
Yeah.
5
Sorry.
minutes.
No. We're gonna include all of that,
He did
bro.
on the
Let's
first
include all of
episode,
this.
Guys,
But yo, we need to start by introducing ourselves. Let's start with Jay Splizzy.
Oh my god, why is it always me?
Just keep it short.
Bro, it's always you, bro.
I'm keeping it short and simple because, you know,
You are short and simple.
if you guys
I'm
knew how many
short.
cuts... If you guys knew how many cuts the man them did was crazy, right? So, my name is Jay Splizzy. They call me Glizzy. You know, I don't know why, but my bars are always Glizzy. But
A legendary intro, bro.
I was only here because I got offered for pizza. But, thank
Glizzy
you.
the Glizzy. Alright, next up.
Where you from, bro? Where you from?
Yeah, where are you from, bro?
From Pakistan, yo. Free up my dogs for Pakistan.
Facts,
Yo.
bro. Alright, bro, you guys guess in the comments where he's actually from. Alright, bro, Akash, your turn.
My name is Akash Singh, the only Singh here and the only real one too.
Yes, sir.
Singus King, man.
Singus King for real, bro.
But yeah, I like talking and discussing, and then when this idea came up, I was like 100% down. So Hamza called me, and then here we are.
Hamza's
only-
dance up, bro, you know?
I've only recently gotten to know you. Like we yesterday or 2 days ago, we went and had a good like session. Bro.
Conversation, yeah.
It was really nice, bro. Getting to know you better, bro. Where are you from India?
Northern India, Punjab. I was born in Punjab, but I grew up just outside of Punjab. My whole 11 years of my life there. A place called Chandigarh, and then I came to Canada June something 2012.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
So who's more of a fob? You or Talha?
Oh, I'm the more fob, bro.
Really? Because 11 years, that's pretty...
But did you hear this guy's accent, though?
Bro, I thought you were born and raised here, bro.
No.
Yo, big off stall.
Yeah, that's my bro. Shout out to all our immigrants, bro. If you're an immigrant, like this video.
Oh my days.
Yo, like I've heard forgive me for my ignorance, bro. Like I've heard Chandigarh, like this name of this place in like so many Indian movies, bro. Like what is special about? Like I know like Delhi is famous for like Delhi is like the Karachi, bro, of India.
Okay,
You know?
yeah. So when it comes to northern India, at least, Chandigarh is known as like the young like party city. Not really party city, but like a really lively city, you know. So, well, maybe that's why it's in like every other movie. But like the only closest thing I can compare to it's like Toronto in Canada, you know. So it's like Chandigarh in India and Toronto. So it's
I always thought Mumbai was like that.
but then again, we have also
New Delhi.
What about
no, like
Kolkata?
Vancouver and stuff in Canada. Like that's
You're after...
That's
yeah.
the
in
big
Canada.
one.
Yeah, so like there's two. There's Mumbai and so.
But the capital is New Delhi, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay, that's the capital of India,
And
okay.
then what's Bombay?
Bombay is
well,
actually
Bombay, Mumbai, same thing. It's
Yeah.
just there's a different way to
The
say
OG
it.
names, you know?
Bombay's like the OG.
It's like Iran, and Iran used to be called Persia, modern day Persia.
Oh really?
Yeah, so
Baghi,
Farsi
Baghi.
Persian is Iran, from Iran. The more you know, buddy.
Are you Persian? Personally, I think you're Persian.
Hamza dying, yo.
Yo,
I'm not Persian, but I am the best version.
This guy's been making faces the whole time. This camera's gonna see all of them. Just cut to it at some point, bro.
Yo, my name is Hayan.
HK.
We sit together and talk, so it's a bayan.
He wears a what? He wears a. Banyan. Bro, you're supposed to say banyan.
I'm not wearing one right now, though.
Yo, for the camera though, bro. They don't know.
Facts.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yo, but tell them about yourself, bro. So you're Hayan. not wearing a banyan with the Don.
For all the ladies asking, he's taken.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No one is asking that, bro.
Bro, trust me.
They were demanding it. Yeah, my name is Hayan, bro.
No, trust me. Like when you see Bad Boy, when you saw Bad Boys the first time.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Bad Boys?
Yeah.
the OG, yeah.
The why Will Smith gave in that movie. You know, when you saw him on screen, you were like, damn. Damn.
Boys, what you gonna do?
That's what people feel about you when they see you.
I agree.
Damn, you guys call me hot?
Yeah, he's super.
Yo, you're sweeter than sweeter.
Yo, I'm like
Sweeter than sugar.
Sweeter than sweeter.
Yo, chill. Alhamdulillah.
Yo, he's sweeter than honey, bro.
No nazar.
But you take it.
Allah.
Only wake up for Fajr.
Yes, sir. Wake up for Fajr, guys. If you guys are watching this during Fajr, pray Fajr.
Nah, for real, man. My name is Hayan. I'm 20 years old.
Keep in mind your wife will be watching this.
She will, of course. I love you. I was born in Pakistan. I moved here when I was 3 years old. Born in Islamabad, so I guess I'm a fob as well. I'm pretty sure actually we all are.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll
This guy's
get
the
into it
biggest
more, but yo, I'm excited to get into a long line of this journey. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Here we go.
So why were you like when I wanted to like?
Oh, my bad.
Sorry.
Where were you born?
I literally just said
He's
Islamabad,
literally just said-
Pakistan, bro.
Shoot.
He literally just.
How long did you live there?
3 years. Moved here in 05. I'm 02 baby.
So basically, you didn't like grow up there.
I'm basically born and raised. I was raised here, but
Yeah. He's Canadian.
basically, bro, I moved around a lot actually. Markham, Scarborough,
Yeah.
Brampton, Brantford.
Yep. He's been around,
Cambridge,
guys.
You know,
Picking his nose.
Aha.
Dab me up still.
My son.
No, you know,
Shout out to
inshallah,
Mars.
we'll get into all the details of our lives in a future session, but let's move on with
You
your
ain't
stuff.
getting jack.
First, before we move on to me. So when I wanted to like do this podcast,
Yeah.
like my thing was that we always like whenever we meet, there's always like something valuable I take away. Like there's always something that I learn, and the people here at this table, like you guys challenge my intellectual capacity, and I feel like that's important. I mean, the things that we talk about, like sometimes they just blew my mind. They blow my mind, and we basically challenge the reality as what people think it. And once you find something that you did not know, it's just crazy. Like we'll dive more deep into that. But what was your take? Like, why did you want to like do a podcast, bro?
Cause like, I don't know. I feel like growing up, I had a lot of surface level conversations and friendships and stuff like that, bro.
Damn, are you sneak dissing right now?
I'm only speaking this if I say the names. You know?
Fair enough, bro.
But
Keep it vague, bro. Keep it vague.
no, honestly, bro, because it's like at the end of the day, bro, you can chill with your boys, you can sit down, you can talk, you go home. Bro, it's like what he said. If you don't take away something when you go home, bro, was it really a hangout that was worth having? You know what I mean? The whole point of life is to better yourself, whether it's in the smallest ways or the biggest ways. You want to have some sort of takeaway, right? So, sitting down having conversations that you may know a lot about, or on the contrary, know nothing about, there's benefits to be derived from both. You know what I mean? You want to surround yourself with people that you can talk about these things with. So, like, I've noticed, bro, we can have the most goofiest, stupidest ish going on, but if we sit down and actually find common ground, or even when we argue, if we can sit down and have a conversation, bro, there's so much to learn. So we're like, yo, our stupidity is low-key entertaining, so why not entertain with it?
Yeah,
and maybe,
no,
help someone along the way type thing. Plus,
For sure.
we want to just try our best to be the best Muslims possible,
And plus, yo,
hold each other accountable.
bro,
Just, yeah.
I think we're just super relatable, bro. Cause like we're both like all of us are like we're just not like as established, you know. We're still trying to find our way. Like we're not successful.
We're still figuring out things in our life.
Bro, for real, bro.
Dang, you sound depressed, but speak up.
Life is hard, but yeah, we're still figuring out things in our life. So
Yeah.
we live and learn.
No, that's for real, bro.
You live and learn, or in Jahannam you burn.
I mean, facts. Yo, should we tell the non-Muslim audience what Jahannam is, or is that too early?
I mean, might as well.
We gotta.
Nah,
We
we
can just
got
edit
the
it
introductions
like that.
first, though, bro. Wait, Hamza, you did.
So
You
out of all the things we say, this will be the least thing they'll be surprised about.
You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah,
Wait till we talk about what's it
have
called,
no idea.
movements. We'll talk about certain movements eventually. certain
What?
ones are quite mainstream.
I introduced yourself, man.
All right, so my name is Ahmed. Ahmed. People call me Breezy.
Why do people call you Breezy, bro?
So there's a story that I made up, which is not true at all, but I think it sounds cool. Basically, well, I was playing basketball,
Yeah.
and I think someone said I was fast. They said Breezy. I was like, damn, they called me Breezy? Then I realized something. I looked in the mirror like as soon as I got home, and I was like, damn, you know what? He called me Breezy. I'm also brown, right?
Breezy
so my
Brown.
Instagram account, bro, originally was the Breezy Brown. You know, so that's like my origin story, if you want to say.
And you came up with that?
Me, yeah, but actually, there's another little layer to that. Yo. There's another layer to that. You know how there's a rule that like you can't make a like nickname for yourself. I gave myself my own nickname. So yeah,
He identifies as Breezy.
I identify as Breezy, bro. You know how some people can identify as like,
Unicorn?
you know, that's too controversial for us to start off.
No, so his pronouns are Bree Burr. Breezy Brown. Bree Burr. Yeah?
You know, fair.
Bree Burr. Bree slash Burr. Alright, next.
No,
Yeah,
that was a dead joke, bro. I can't even lie. But yeah, no, I'm just a guy, bro. That's all I am.
Did you guys saw recently a guy came out and said that I'm a wolf?
They say you should never judge a book by its cover, and when it comes to our next guest, that couldn't be more true.
Naya Okami may look like a human, but she identifies as a wolf. And she joins us now live from her home in Seattle to tell us more. Hi, Naya.
Hi,
Thank you for
Naya.
joining us today. So this started at the age of 10 with dreams. So explain the process here. What's happened?
So I am a British Columbia wolf therianthrope. So it started with dream shifting. So that's when I had a dream of myself as a British Columbia wolf, and I could view myself in some of these dreams. Like I could actually see myself sort of as an observer. And in some of these dreams, I was, acting as a wolf. So this sort of happened originally, it came from watching the anime Wolf's Rain. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like somehow this wolf is me. It was kind of this automatic association. And then I went from that to kind of looking more about actual wolves, real life wolves. And the more and more I looked at, the more and more I began to identify sort of in that way, sort of in that way, sort of in that way.
A wolf?
A wolf.
I think that was a pretty old video, wasn't it?
I don't know, but I found out recently.
Like, you guys will probably recognize this audio. On all levels except physical, I am a wolf. Woof. You remember that video?
No,
No one remember that
I don't
video.
remember that.
Time ago, this mop-headed kid on a balcony.
Was he memeing or was he
Nah,
dead
you guys
ass?
definitely know what I mean. No, he's dead ass, bro. It's like a furry
Yeah.
complex, right?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, furries, bro. I'm not gonna get canceled by you guys because you guys are such a minority. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Like, are you guys okay in the head? Like, are you guys okay? What have you chosen to do with your life?
We can't.
No, I can talk about furries, bro. No one likes
Who's
furries.
Don't,
Who's
don't
furries?
speak in a hateful manner.
No, okay. I
Who's
don't.
furries though, bro?
I don't like it when you guys are in your costumes. I like it when you guys are outside of your costumes. You know?
Yo, who's furries, bro?
Yeah, furries are like these people that just wear like these like costumes. Have you seen those like Elmos walking around type thing?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but like customized. You know,
No,
like customized
furries are
Elmos.
people that have borderline animal personalities. Like, they
Yeah.
identify themselves almost as animals. That's why I said this isn't any new thing.
Yeah.
It's been around. And they also wear... Oh my gosh, I can't say it.
Yeah, a lot of them like My Little Pony for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure. So now Tolha. Tolha is the most normal person here.
What's
Okay, that's not true at all.
yeah.
Look at the camera, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, look to your viewers.
He's also cousins with Shah Rukh Khan.
No, I'm not.
SRK.
Hi guys, my name is Talha. Talha Wan. I think everybody knows me here, you know.
Yo, but do
I
they
don't.
know you?
No,
Do
no,
they
no.
know you?
Tell me
Tell me
how-
more.
Do our viewers know you?
I was
This guy and that guy.
You guys not gonna believe it. I was born in Hamilton.
Whoa, wait,
Hey.
hold up. Wait, you're not a fob?
I was born in Hamilton.
You're Canadian?
Are you?
No, he's a fob. You just listen to this.
Yeah, but I grew up in Pakistan. But
I see.
I spent 10 years there.
There you go.
I spent 10 years there. That's why you know I'm the fobbiest out of all you guys.
But you're not fresh off the boat.
Yeah, he's not fresh, like fresh.
Not that fresh, but
Well, he's
a
still
little
pretty
bit
fresh. Yeah, he's a fresh guy.
Yeah, I didn't get a fade.
But you was fresh off the crates.
Yo, he's from Mauritius, bro. That's a whole island. So you have to go. You. I don't know if you guys
He
knew
loves
this.
bananas, bro. One day, like, you know, there's a banana shortage. I don't know if you guys know about it. This is back in, I think, January, February. We went to North Rose, and this guy, like he saw this bananas and they were small, and he got cheesed over there. He got really pissed at like those workers. Like,
Bro, we gotta put him a picture of his garage, bro.
like
your wall.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
bananas.
Okay, that's actually facts. They're not making this up. I wish they were making this out of their bum cheeks, but they're not. Sadly, they're not. But I wasn't that cheese with the work you're talking about.
No, you were, bro.
Okay, I kind of threw it kind of fit, but there was like one little banana. You know what I mean? There's like a banana just sitting on the shelf, and I'm like,
how many inches you got?
huh?
Yeah.
How many inches?
I don't know, like
Is it an Arnold's? What's he talking about?
1 inch banana?
It's like a 1 inch banana sitting on the shelf.
Are you sure it wasn't like a
No, it's
piece
1
of
inch
it or
banana.
something?
Yeah, I think
You know,
he
like-
exaggerated.
You know the shelves on the banana stand? There's like 50% stick on it.
Bro,
Yeah.
essa conta
There was
para
only one there.
coffee tea, bro.
Yeah, that's a coffee bean, bro.
It's either I take it or leave it.
It was decent size.
Bro, I
bro.
go back to Tala's car. I'm like, yo, Tala, bro, there's only like 1 inch banana, bro. Like, what do I do? He's like, just buy it. I'm like, are you stupid? It's just 50% stick on it. Like, do I just take it and run? Or like, what do I do? Yeah, so my garage, these guys were talking about. FYI, guys, my garage is not invested with banana boxes. I don't know.
Yo, it is.
That's a lie, bro.
Listen, I just
Can
get
we get a picture of this guy's garage?
We need a picture of this.
we
one.
do not-
I'll send it to you before you edit this.
Bro, no, we'll put a picture of it. And the picture that we show is 100% accurate. It's completely legit.
Yeah.
And if you see any monkeys, it's because he has a lot of pet monkeys.
Yo, Ahmed, I
That's
didn't even
why.
realize.
Do you
bro.
have pet monkeys?
Yeah, he does.
Bro,
Fam, you got a zoo in your house.
नहीं जानवर है
उर्दू का जनाजा निकाल दिया
बस यार बस
Yo, Dotson, we have to deal with this guy, bro. Yo, but what are your thoughts on Mbappe, though? Mbappe.
Mbappe is this guy's retarded.
Hey, you can't use that word. You can't use that word.
Sorry.
Cancelled. You guys know the bad word?
But why did that even turn into a bad word? Why? Retarded means like he's stupid.
Yeah.
Simple
No,
as that. What's wrong with
mental illness, basically. Like,
Yeah,
that's why it's like
but it's nothing.
honestly, I don't mind it, bro. But people are sensitive.
I guess some people are sensitive.
Trump. I don't even think Trump is like, oh, this Messiah, this great person. I don't think he's perfect. He was flawed in many ways, but like, he should have a right to say what he wants to. You know?
I still think he was a POS as a person. I that will never change for me.
What does POS mean? I actually have no clue. Person of service?
Yes. Yeah, he was a person of service.
He was a person of
great
service.
person of service.
Person of service.
Yo, let's come back to you.
Yo, even Joel doesn't know, bro.
No.
He doesn't know.
No, I want to hear Talha talk too, bro. Talha's been what's called here on his side.
No, I'm just tired because of.
Bro, okay, yo, guys, let's talk about Infinity. Let's talk about Infinity.
Yo, let's
Let's not talk about Nawaz Sharif, bro. Like,
Bro, no.
I
Bro,
support Nawaz Sharif.
Bro,
yo.
can you talk about Pakistani politics?
I mean, yeah, I can.
Bro, I don't think we'd get cancelled for Pakistani politics.
Bring it
Say
down.
that for a different
Bro,
show.
bro, only issues, bro. If you send this shit, if they send it into a WhatsApp group chat, bro, he might get flamed by every auntie, bro.
Yeah.
Or like every uncle, bro. Like, oh,
I can't get rich anymore.
Yeah, he gets red listed, bro. He gets red listed.
like, bro, if you like Imran Khan, which is most people in Pakistan, bro, you can't marry her anymore,
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
because you like Nawaz Sharif.
Wait, do you actually like Nawaz Sharif?
You like Nawaz Sharif?
Yeah.
You like Nawaz Sharif?
Yeah, bro.
Isn't he a POS?
Bro, what is a POS?
Yo, I don't know. Personal.
He did a lot for Pakistan.
I'm literally searching this up, bro.
Wait, nah, you're fucking with me. Okay.
Wallah, I don't know what a
actually,
POS
I
is.
don't know what it means.
What is a POS?
Oh
bro?
my god, you're such a horse.
Relax.
Horse fan, bro.
Yo, it means point of sale, bro. What the hell's a POS? Yo, you're tripping, bro.
That's a mistake. Yo, it's not business.
So the battery's low, so we gotta conclude.
Do you know who
Yeah.
we need in the world right now? Khalid ibn Walid.
Yeah, but for the guys that don't know this, he was like a Muslim, like, I wouldn't say war general, like war commander, basically. Like, but obviously there was more things that he did in his life, but he was one of the greatest like commanders, undefeated. Imagine Mayweather 50-0, bro. That's like him, but just for wars.
Okay, guys,
Yeah,
we gotta conclude.
Who's called-
The
no,
battery's
some
low.
I could bring my
We gotta conclude now.
Yeah, you mean below?
Bro,
Bring
next
below
week,
even,
next
bro, yeah.
next episode, you're telling that story, bro. The slushy story.
Yeah, the slushy story, bro. Give him a hint, bro. Give him a
This
hint.
video gets 50 likes and 25 subscribers.
We don't even have a channel yet.
Yeah, bro, we don't, bro.
25 subscribers? People get like 10 in like 2 months.
Yeah.
I got 75 in
Sabr.
1 week.
Sabr.
Yeah, because you're a goof.
Very sabr, bro.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think. Okay, listen, we're here to encourage critical thinking, right?
Bro,
If you have anything to say with all humility in the world, we'll try to answer it.
challenge
We're
us,
idiots,
guys.
bro. Like, we are literally the opposite of
Literally,
intelligent.
challenge us in the comments.
Thumbs up.
Challenges.
Challenge us in the comments. If you're really offended by what we say, make a reaction video. We'll react to your video.
Yo, just comment and
Give
we'll
us
react.
publicity is all we're asking for.
Yeah, basically, like talk about us. The more you talk about us, the better. You know?
But yo, we encourage you to challenge our thinking because
For real.
we're not afraid to be wrong, and we want to be proven wrong because we want to know what is right.
We want to learn more. We're after the truth, you know? Youth in the cave, bro. We didn't tell them why we have that name.
Can I tell someone that'll keep them interested?
You know what?
Come
We'll
back?
tell them next episode.
Can I tell someone to keep them interested?
Oh,
They
sure.
come
Go
back?
for it. Go for it.
It's a rumor. I'm gonna say rumor because it's
I
not
love he
confirmed
at
yet.
the back. He's just hyping everything up.
Jalal is supposed to do that.
Okay, so rumor has
I'm
it.
like John 2.0.
One of our personal friends recently had a call with Jake Paul. So we'll tell you more about that next.
Oh, that's a
Next
sick
video.
topic, bro.
If this video gets 100 subscribers.
Yo, stop! Stop.
Assalamu alaikum.
Time.
Assalamu alaikum, people.